Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are, the part of the world. Welcome back again to this channel. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case of a young couple who have misunderstanding. Please stay tuned while the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Stay with us.
Good afternoon.
That mic should come closer to your mouth.
Good afternoon. My name is Oguche Anna. I met this my husband like 2003.
Use that mic, madam.
Like 13 years or 15 years ago. So along the line, we started taking this thing seriously. Then I was in school. I was in my 200 level. Then I got pregnant. We decided to get married. So during the preparation of the marriage, he told me his family is not in support of the marriage. But he told me his family is not, I'm not going to be staying with his family members, I'm going to be staying with him. So, but he said he's going to persuade his people to accept. So along the line, he told me he have persuaded his family members and they accepted, including the mother and his elder sister and the elder brother. So we proceeded with the traditional marriage. Then we got married. I went back to school. I was in my 200 level then. So I was in school and he was in Lagos doing nothing. So when he finished his school, he was doing nothing, waiting for service. And I'm like, this one that you're waiting for service, I have some cash in my account. And the way I'm working, there is a business, as in there is business opportunity in Enugu where he went to school. So I'm like, okay, since I have some cash, why not go back to Enugu and do market survey? We sell all these toner and printers and everything. Why not go back to Enugu and do marketing survey? Instead of you wasting in Lagos, you can start up a business there at Enugu. So he said he does not have transport. I transferred him 20,000. He went to Enugu for the marketing survey. He went there, he gave me the proposal. So when he gave me the marketing survey, the list of everything, so I took it to my office. Then I transferred almost 300 and something thousand to his account so that he should go to Enugu and get a shop. Then we talk about to get the goods from my boss. So he got to Enugu, he rented the shop. He rented the shop. Then he rented the shop. Then I now bought the remaining 250,000. So I selected some goods that can be going, I can be selling at Enugu. So the goods came out 500 and something thousand. So with the 250,000 remaining with him, he transferred it to my boss. Then my boss gave him goods worth of like 500,000 for him to pay back 250. I was the shorty. So he went back to Enugu, started doing the business. Things started going along the line. Then his family members, when I gave birth, one of the family members called. I was the one that discharged myself with my money from the hospital. Bought baby things from the hospital with my own money too.
So meanwhile, he was already making some money.
The business was coming out small, and he was helping out.
Okay.
He was helping out. He was the best husband as at then. He was helping out. So, but I know that he does not have, and I have the money, so I was still supporting from my own. I bought my baby things. I paid for my hospital bill and the rest. So I came back from the hospital. He was supporting us at then because I was in school then. I was still doing the same business in school then. So money was coming and he was still supporting. So we were moving. So along the line, and when he went back to service, the issue of the shop, he couldn't pay for the house rent, the shop rent and the rest. So he went back to service, leaving the business. Just like, let's abandon the business for now. They posted him to Abakaleke. He said he cannot stay, so he walked himself back to Lagos. He was squatting with the mother in Lagos. So as time went on, we were on holiday. He said he wants to see us. So we went to the mother's place. The mother traveled the next day.
Hold a minute.
Okay.
Are you here to reconcile, for reconciliation, or you need your child?
The way things are going,
Are you guys still together?
we are not together. We are separated since November.
Just November.
He
yeah.
chased me out of the house with his family.
All right. Are you trying to tell the world how far you tried to help him at the stage he is now, and thereafter?
He chased me out of the house.
Is that what you are trying to?
I want to collect my son, and I want to know because
No,
deep
if
inside
that is
me.
the case, I will allow you.
Okay.
You just want people to understand how you build him. At the end of the day, you are nowhere to be found.
Deep inside me, I believe he's not the one acting. That is under an influence of something. Because my husband, I know, will
Hold
not
a
act like
minute.
that.
Do you still think the marriage will work? If you are here for the marriage, we'll allow you to tell us the full story. What happened?
For now, I'm here for my son.
Okay. Then when next you come, you will be here for the marriage.
Yes.
Okay. How come that you did not go with your son or child while you were going away?
After the misunderstanding and everything, so they called family meeting. They said they now asked him what, after the judging and everything, they asked him what is his contribution in the whole thing. He said, I will have to quit my job to take care of my child. And I told him, okay, if I should quit my job, what will I be doing? He said, I have money that I will rent a shop. I'll use my own money to open a shop for myself. And I'm like, okay, I'm married to you, and I will be the one doing all the expenses, feeding the house and taking care of all the whole thing. And your salary is no more to take care of the house. How do you expect me to quit my job? He said I should quit my job and take care of the family. So, and they now asked him, I said, what do I want? I said, I have not gathered enough money to quit my job yet. And the family member said, okay, since you don't want to quit your job, leave the house. And the house, I'm the one that rented the apartments. They have to chase me away from the house.
You are the one that rented the apartment.
Yes, I rented the apartment, but the name is his name that is on the receipt, so he claimed the house.
When is it expiring?
It has expired by February, and I rented another place already.
All right. You mean when he or they chase you out of the house, you were not allowed to go with your child?
They did not allow me to go with him.
How old is your child?
He's 3 years. It was 2 years and 7 months then, but August 11 is 3 years now.
In August?
Yeah, no, April 11. He
So
completed 3
just
years.
3 years.
Yes.
And do you know who is in charge of the baby now?
The principal said he used to bring him to school. No, the principal called me. She said, what's happening? So I explained to her that I'm no more there. And she said, sometimes he brings the child late to school. And even sometimes, when the child is supposed to close by 3 o'clock, that he will not be there by 3 to pick the child. The child will have to be at the mercy of the teacher or something before he comes. And maybe the food he gave to the child will be 2 o'clock food. The child will be in the school hungry in the mercy of the teacher.
Do you have the phone number of any of the teacher?
I have the principal's phone number.
Or you can write it here. The name of the school, her name, and the phone number. And while you are doing that, you may give the mic to him.
Okay, so I'm Okoye Ogarima by name. Like she said, we had a family meeting. Let me start from there. So they asked her what she wanted. She said she wants to be appreciated. She wants to feel the love again. Initially, before then, the problem became so consecutive since the mother came to be with us. That was March last year, last 2 years. So I started noticing changes in her attitude. She insults me at will, says all sort of things just to humiliate my person. So I was like, why are you acting like this? Is it that you're no more interested in the marriage or what? If you don't want the marriage again, let me know. So the misunderstanding kept on going. At the point, I called her, I said, please stop giving me problems in this house. Let's just live together. 3 days after that, she took my phone and chatted my contact. A friend of mine that I met before I got into school. And she and my contact ended up sending her nude pictures, which she took up and started asking me who the person was. I was angry at no. She took my phone and chatted my contact. Somebody I met when before I got into school. A female. And this is somebody that I can't really remember when last I replied her chat.
What was the chat all about?
She chatted her.
No, the one you didn't reply.
She will text me. Yeah. That was when we were still.
Don't worry, it could be 9000.
She would text me. I'm like, how are you? Meanwhile, when I met her in school, I discovered the type of person she is. I tried to avoid her. Even on my Facebook page where she chatted me, you will see her chats and I will not reply. I will just read it and leave it there. So, when she chats, it's either I leave it hanging, leave it hanging, or I delete it. So she chatted the contact.
What was the
with
chat
my phone
all about? What did she chat you?
She will be like, how are you? How was your night? Yeah. Yes. Be like, how are you? How was your night? And I will not reply because I don't want the chat to go further.
Go ahead.
So she took my phone, chatted her, and tried to, act as if I'm the person. And the girl ended up sending her nude pictures, which she asked me who the person was.
Oh, the girl was sending nude pictures
to her on my phone.
Yeah.
So I wasn't comfortable that night to reply her. I told her, let's talk about this tomorrow. So the next day, I went out to get my dog's food. On my way back, I saw her text message that I'm mean, cruel, and wicked. That how
was she still living with you then?
Yes, she was still living with me. She was in the house. So that I'm mean, cruel, and wicked. How could I do this to her marriage? I can't wait to get back to her house. The girl in question is even in the east. She's not even in Lagos. So the problem kept on and on to the extent that the mom had to fight me in my own house.
Why did she fight you?
Okay. When that misunderstanding came up, I told her to talk to your daughter. Are you in support of what she's doing? She said, after all, my family does not even like her. If the marriage wants to end, let it end. That my family does not like her, that we don't value her own family. She went as far as saying that I personally don't like her. I said, Mama, I don't like you, and we are still in the same house. We've been living in the same house since March, last 2 years. Why would you think of something like that? So the next morning, I stood up, got dressed, and was about going to work. The mom said I should come and dress my son and take him to school. That she's no more going to do that for us again.
No, where was she and me?
She was in my house.
As in not your mother-in-law, your wife.
She was there. She was in the house.
Who used to take the baby to school?
My mother-in-law.
Okay. And what was she doing then?
She was still sleeping.
Okay. When your mother-in-law will wake early and take the baby.
She was still sleeping that day. She was in the house.
Okay. No, before that day.
Okay.
Who
before that day,
she
leaves
to school?
My mother-in-law.
And why not your wife?
She wakes up early as 7. She gets ready as early as 7 and leaves the house.
Okay, she worked then.
Yeah, she was working
and
then.
You?
I was working also.
What time do you normally go to place of work?
I get to my office latest 8:30.
Or she go before you?
She goes before me, yeah.
Okay.
So she said that she's not going to take care of the baby do the school run for that. I should come back and take care of my son. I came back, dropped my file, took the boy to the bedroom to bathe him. The next thing, she bashed into the bedroom and dragged.
Use your mind.
The next thing, she bashed into the bedroom and dragged the boy from me. In the process, my son had to hit his head on the sink they use in washing, where you wash it.
Yeah.
So he hit his head. Even the mark is still there.
Why was she dragging you?
I don't know the sudden change. I don't know.
Is it before the checking of your phone or after?
After the checking of my phone.
Okay.
So, that day I was like, oh, my son is no more safe here. I need to take him out. He needs to be out of this house like now, because I don't know where all this is coming from. So the next day, that day she insisted she would leave the house for us, that she will go, that she's done taking care of the boy, that she will go. The next day, she woke up. That day I left before her because in my team, what I'm expected to do is scout for locations. But that morning I didn't want to go to work. I had a client to attend to because I fix printers and copier machines too. So I left the house. On getting to the bus stop, she texted me that she has prepared Raymond's food and she's leaving the house and she has gone to work. I thought it was a joke. I saw the text again. She sent it again. I had to rush back to the house. On getting to the house, she left the door open.
While the child was still inside?
While the child was still inside, sleeping.
How early was it?
That was like around to 8 in the morning. She left the child, still sleeping, left the house, left the door open. The only luck I had was that I have a dog.
Hold on a minute. As you all may know, we don't welcome foul languages here in this platform.
Okay.
Not you. So if you don't want to be blocked and deleted, so you have to be careful. You should make a meaningful comment and meaningful contribution through your comment to enable us, know what to do if possible through your comments. You can write on.
Okay. She left the house. When I came in, I was like, she's really serious. So, I mean, what will make a woman abandon her only son? Because that's like the height of abandonment. So, I mean, when I came in to the
where was your mother-in-law?
She has left my house by then.
But she lives in Lagos?
She was still in Lagos, in the junior sister's place.
Okay, but did she live in Lagos?
No, she lives in Benin.
Okay.
But she was still in Lagos.
Alright.
So,
I'm gonna keep your question. When we are ready, you ask your question, okay?
So, at the meeting, the uncle was the one referring the question. They asked her what she wants. She was saying that she wants to be appreciated and all that in the marriage.
After leaving your house?
No, she was still in my house when they called the meeting to settle both of us.
Yeah, she said she wants to be appreciated.
In the house, and what else? She said she wants to be appreciated, that she wants to be loved the way she used to. Then I asked me what I wanted. I told them, please, I want her to first of all apologize to my family. Because while the misunderstanding was going on, she threw foul comments saying that my family is disrespectful, called my family names. So I told her she has to apologize to my family first. And secondly, now that the mom is no more with us, we have to devise a means that will give us time for Raymond, which is our son.
In taking him to school.
Yeah, in taking care of him and doing the school run and all that. So the uncle now referred 2 questions to her, saying, are you willing to quit your job and set up something that will give you time for the family and Raymond? She said no, that she has not saved up enough. The man now threw the second question to her.
Were they comparing her to...
She wasn't compelled to. If she had openings to make her own decisions.
Alright, go ahead.
So, secondly,
remember, I did not allow her to talk much on the relationship, but now that we have given you the opportunity to talk about it, we are going to go back to her when you are through. She's going to say everything she has in mind. Are you still interested in the marriage?
Like I said, even before she took me to social welfare, I said I wanted my family back. She said no.
But do you still want it back from here?
The heartbreak is too strong. I need some time to myself.
Alright. Well, that's at that moment that you wanted them back from the social welfare. There was no heart broken.
No, the relationship, after she left my house, she went to report me to social welfare, and I got there. The guy asked me the same questions you're asking me right now. I said I wanted my family back. Because...
No, how come now? Was it after the meeting with social welfare that you now decide that the heartbroken is not something that you can fees within short period.
Yes.
So they increase your problem, or how?
The rejection was too clear and too
Okay,
strong for
after
me.
rejecting you right there,
Right in front of my family.
Yeah, okay,
Because,
all right, go ahead.
because the second question the uncle asked her, okay, so what are you willing to do now? Are you willing to stay in the marriage or not? She said no, that she's willing to quit the marriage.
All right, go ahead.
So, a week, months later, she didn't ask of the boy. Months later, she went to report him to social welfare. I went there to represent myself, and the man there asked me the same questions you're asking me. I said, I want my family back. That there is no way this boy will brought up, there's no way we'll bring up this boy in a broken home and he have a balanced future. She said, the guy now referred the same question to her. She said no, that she's no more interested, that maybe sometime in the future she will think about it. That for now, she doesn't want the family anymore. That she just wants her son. So the social welfare representative now asked me if I'm willing to give her custody of my son. I said, I'm not willing. 2 reasons. A woman that has shown clear rejection to her son, and months back, I don't know what happened, she suddenly came up wanting custody of the same boy. I mean, there's something fishy. And the mom is still with her. And before the mom left my house, she made threats comments to me that when she's done with me...
Are you not of the same tribe?
No, we are not of the same tribe. She's from Kogi, I'm from Anambra State. So, the mom made threatening comments that when she's done with me, people will spit at me at the sight of me.
Spit at you?
Yes, that was what she said. I was scared with that comment because I know what people from their side are capable of. I called my mom and I told her.
Spiritually or physically?
Spiritually.
Go on. Mother,
So,
please, don't interrupt, don't interfere.
so I called my mom to tell my mom, and that was even the main reason why she had to come for the meeting. My mom had to travel down for the meeting. So she would hear the same thing from her mother. She repeated the same thing that day.
In presence
of everybody.
the mother.
Yes. So I see my child, what will be the fate of my child in her custody while her mom is still with her? And I mean, the main reason why
Who now who granted you that authority to be in custody of that child?
nobody permitted me.
How was it resolved in the social welfare?
Okay, the social welfare representative said that I should not deny her access to the child.
Were they the one that gave you the custody of the child?
No. I insisted my son will be with me because he's not safe with her.
And what was her purpose of reporting you there? Is it because of
She wants custody of the child, yes.
Same thing she reported here.
Yes. So the social welfare representative insisted I do not deny her custody. I do not deny her access to the child whenever she wants to see the child. And by then, I didn't even know she was still living around my area. She used to bump into us every time she likes. Anytime she wants to see the child, I'll tell her time and location where she can meet us. She will come there, they'll spend some time together, then we'll go back home. So that has been the case since then, till she came to this office.
Any other thing? Is there another thing you want to talk about?
No.
Please give the phone mic back to her. You say you have something to say.
Yes.
There are things you needed to say that you not.
Yes. So when I was still in school, so he was sporting with the sister. I finished school. I came back to Lagos. So he was sporting with the sister. He don't have job then. We were staying with the sister. So he said. So he was staying with the sister. That was December 20th when I came back to Lagos for school. So I'm like, this is how we are going to be staying. So I'm like, okay, I want to go back to where I was working so that we can end up something. So we agreed that I should go and meet my boss to see if he will employ me back. I went back to my boss. My boss said, I have a child and I'm married. That will open by 8 to close by 6 if I can meet up. That I should go and discuss with my husband if he will accept the conditions. So I came back to him. I explained to him. He said it's okay by him that since he don't have job yet, he can take care of my son. I said okay. So I was going to work. He was taking care of my son. Then along the line, he got a job with CBA Bank. Then the issue of my son came up again. Like, okay, how are we going to do this at our son issue? He said, since the sister's shop is inside their compound, that the sister can be taking care of the child while we go to work. So the sister took care of the child for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, she called me. She said she cannot be taking care of the child because I should be taking my child to work. So I was taking the child to work. When I told him, see what your sister said. He said, okay, that the sister is jealous and depressed. That before the jealousy turned to become toxic to us, let's rent the house and leave. So we should try as much as possible to rent an apartment. So where I was working, I started doing one or two things like, there are sometimes when customer wants to buy something, go to another shop to get it, then we can add our own. So I started trying to save hard. I saved hard. I saved almost 310,000 naira. Then we rented our apartment. But before the issue of renting our apartment came, the issue of my son still came up. So he said, I talked about us getting a help. He said he doesn't want a help. I talked about getting a nanny. He said he doesn't want a nanny, that I want a family member to take care of this child. So I'm like, okay, my dad just died. And my mom, I can talk to her, she can assist us. And before then, my dad died. None of his family member even acted like I even existed. They did not even call, no condolence, nothing. They just acted like I'm not even relevant to them. So when I told my mom that, see what I'm facing here, or that if she can come and help me to take care of my child sometime. So my family member kicked against it initially, said she's coming to stay with us. When my dad died, none of them show concern. That is like they are taking us for granted. My mom now said she's coming to support us, that we are still young, that she will come and support us. Then when we gather a little money, then I can rent a shop and I can take care of my child. So that was the agreement.
How old was the child then?
It was a year and some months. And he refused me for putting him to school. I'm like, let's put him in school. He said he wants the child to be in school when he's 2 years.
Well, the baby you guys had together,
Yes.
was it by mistake?
It happened.
Unwanted pregnancy?
It happened, so we decided to get married.
Okay. Yes. There was pregnancy before
Yes,
marriage.
yeah, the pregnancy happened.
There was no love or no plan?
He's my first boyfriend, as in he's my childhood boyfriend. We grew up together.
Alright, hold on a minute. Why pregnant? What was the plan for the baby? You know you got a job. Were you working before you got
No, I was in school. I was in school then.
Okay. You were still in school when you got...
When I got pregnant, I was in my 200 level.
Were you still in school when you got baby?
Yes, I gave birth to a child in school.
And you were schooling and working?
No, I was schooling and doing my business in school. Then the work started when I came back to Lagos after my school.
After your school and
Yes.
already having baby?
Yes.
Why didn't you guys make plan for the baby? There was no plan.
Yeah, that was why my mom had to come, that she's coming to support us.
So your mom is supposed to stay there forever?
No. The initial plan was that she would stay like a year or a year and a half.
You can imagine a year.
That she will stay then.
When you know your husband and you are just too young.
She came to support us so that we can
That was your
grow our
problem.
business.
Even though somebody requests for your mother, or mugo, or what they call it in Igbo, when a parent comes to take care of newborn baby. How do you pronounce that? Omugo. Mugo or omugo? Omugo. It should not last more than 3 months. Anything, even before that 3 months, you already have problem. The way body language and all that. It should not be more than 3 months.
Even the sister told him, she said, when her own mother-in-law, when she was fat, she was nice to them. But when she came to the house, she became a problem. He told the sister that he has stayed with my mom. Because when I gave birth to the child in school, my mom stayed with us for 4 months. He told the sister that he has stayed with my mom for some time, that she does not have problems.
That is what I'm saying. It's the same thing I'm still talking about. What is the difference between 3 months and 4 months? You are still talking like a baby. If you don't learn now, you still make mistake in your next husband. Listen, nobody is bad, nobody is good. We are all bad. At the same time, we are all good. We have left and right. Nobody, not even your mother or his mother, that any one of you should allow to stay more than 3 months. There must be problem. If I used to shout at you that you normally take and smile over, your mother will not smile over it.
It's true.
If I say you when they not train well, you normally smile. Your mother hearing that will not smile over it. They can manage for 3 months. You should not do that again. There is love allowing parents to come and take care of baby, even though it's a month. It's like their birthright. After that, one of you should stay off from work or employ somebody, or let family members be off and on, which is not also advisable. The way I'm seeing it, all you said before, this man did not deny anything there. I helped him, I do this, I love him, was the best husband. Whether you are lying or not, he never dispute anything about it. That means you guys were really in love. Listen.
Like seriously.
Hold on a minute. You have to protect what you have jealously from everybody. Everybody have to be a suspect when you are in love. You don't have to trust anybody with love stuff. Just like you can never trust everybody with money stuff. Money and love should be handled the same way. I won't keep it with somebody. What about if I want it to give me back? He may not give me. That is how you people do about money and gold. That is how love should be handled. You don't give love to your mother or brother-in-law or whatever to keep or to take care of. Everybody should be a suspect. When you like something you love, whether love or property or anything, everybody around you, including your twin brother or sister, should be a suspect. You see, first love or husband is like ego. If it's broken, you pack it together, you buy a super glue or Aradat gum, it can never be the same. And it's not even possible, but if you try harder, it can never be the same. You understand? We should learn how to protect love, relationship jealously. I believe you still have more or something to say, but however, both your problems are not from your very self. Your mother has been a problem, maybe his mother or sister or family, as you said, has been a problem, and maybe you love your mother so much, whatever she says is fine, and maybe he loves his family so much. I don't, just like he said, you have to go and apologize to my family and all that. You people have no problem here. And that of checking on someone's phone, some people said is good, but me is totally bad. See, your privacy with your husband's privacy, you have same privacy to some extent. You see, there is a parable that somebody now put finger in his anus and smell. He say, anus, you are smelling. Anus say, wetin you can't do for where I hide myself. You see, anus so hide his or herself. You see where it's hidden now? Okay, I am still hiding. I am hiding my smell or whatever. You still went ahead and start searching for me. He did not blame himself for being stinking. He said, I tried my best in hiding myself. You see, that is just like this phone of a 10. You see your husband have a very special old drawer or cupboard, he normally lock it. But meanwhile, in the same room or maybe in different room, you as a wife say, since I married this man, what is the problem that he, despite that everything I give him money, I rent house for him, I employ him, that cupboard, I want to know that when he will not go to work, you took something and break it open, and you now see somebody say something, or even money. You say, this man has this kind of money and he's taking from me. People will blame him, but they are still going to blame you. There is no marriage that cannot scatter. We try to pay deaf ears and eyes to certain things. How many women taps your woman in her ways that she normally come home and tell you? She will tell you few for you to know, I know my wife cannot cheat on me. You to say that man told time for tell me. You will not ask some women, no, they will just come home and tell you, do you know what happened to you? Say no, baby. One man like that, so I went to the office just as normal thing. You just start typing me on, approaching me. They will tell you 2 or 3 in the lifetime of that marriage for you to know my wife can never cheat on me. But that is not true. They can quote me here. More than 100 has talked to them. Not that they accept. You know some men, when you tell them, say, man, be they toast me, say, nah, lie. I know you, you know, you can never say no. Before you come tell me this, you will don't do 1 or 2 things. That's why some women also, they can never tell you. But what I'm trying to say, if you want to start pushing her that where my wife go, who was making joke with her in that pharmacy, you will never have a good marriage. Because you will so follow your wife, you see that somebody was praying with her, calling her one sweet name that you are calling her home, you will be angry. Why this person call you my darling queen? You know you can see one woman, customer like that, say, oh, my angel has come today. Will you accept it from another man? So if you normally follow your wife where it's going, you see that she actually enter one pharmacy. There's no room in that pharmacy, but somebody will just make joke with her. Look at the way you are dressed. We settled one marriage here that was set, that has been set ablaze, separated. Ask me what the problem is. Now here it's not too far. The neighbor dress came out, lady. The man now say, oh, look at this dress. Now this kind of dress I want to make my wife the dress. And the wife now those mostly when they cover body. So the wife now hear it. She heard when the man was saying it. Now grip the husband. Her husband. So you are admiring another wife. The man say I did not mean it. Say if you did not mean it, you know I can never remove this jalabia, what they call it, and dress her. That means you are really admiring her from the bottom of your heart. Who knows what you people must have been doing when I'm not at home? It led to so many fights that they have to separate. So bringing them here, we say this will not be big deal. He admired that person, but very bad, but it's also good. If anybody dress good or look sexy, if not that our mind is corrupt, you can say tell somebody, well, so wow, you are looking good today, better than yesterday. Wow, today I love this dress. But now we can't try it. You going to search for somebody's phone. Some people will also say here now that nothing wrong. Madam, something is completely wrong. Maybe you want to say something. Say it.
I didn't intentionally search his phone. I
was
playing game with the phone.
Yes, the
So
game now, the message now pop up
popped
and with the hair
and the
phone.
message said, "Good morning, Jay. How was your night?" Out of curiosity, I replied the message. I said, "Fine, and yours." The next thing was nude pictures.
Do you still have it? Because I know you are
He
smart
deleted
enough
he deleted
to
it from my
screenshot
phone.
and send it to
He deleted them from my
Madam, you
phone.
smart more than this.
He deleted them from my phone. The
Okay,
next thing was
what are other messages you saw there?
the next thing was nude pictures. Next
No,
thing,
no,
the other
hold
thing
on a
was,
minute
oh
now.
God, I cannot wait to see you. The last time I spent with you was this one. I have the audio is in my phone.
Hold on a minute.
The last time I
Madam, hold on a minute. Let me put you to be that girl. Let's act it now. I'm very good in acting. No. You just sent me message now. Good morning. How did you say it?
Good morning, Jay. How was your night?
Good. How do I put it now?
I'm fine.
No, listen, I am the man, you are the woman.
Okay.
Yeah. I still remain the man. You are that woman that sent the message.
Yes.
You sent to me, good morning dear, how was your night? What did you not say? So I will know what I said. What
Fine, and you?
And I say fine, and you? Then you now start sending me nude picture.
pictures.
Hold on a minute. Then you now start sending after you now say the last time you spent with your husband.
I started chatting with her like he was the one.
Yeah,
Let
what
me know
was
more
the content?
information.
That is what you have to tell us.
Yes.
Listen, and listen very good. This man did not deny that he did not know the lady, but he said long ago, whether true or false, don't bother about that.
Okay.
Long ago, that is the proverb, rather, how do I say it? I made with anus. Is the phone. Phone is not the anus. We trust you have access to the phone and be praying again.
Yes.
Then somebody now say, good morning dear, how are you? Baby, listen, no, sorry. Listen and listen very well. You as a very sharp woman, I don't know you, I know you are smart. You now screw up. What did you see first? Old messages. What did you see?
I didn't see any old message.
Very good. Hold on a minute. Somebody who you did not see old message, whether they deleted it or not, you now start to whine the person. You believe you. Not fool yourself here. You now start to whine the person. Then listen, man. Do you know how many women admire me a day? Me, I'm not joking now. They are more than, let me not talk much number. They are more than 5 in a day. But I know they are more than 30 in a day, different women. It's not this human right that bring my face completely to the world. I'll be doing human rights before I ever come to Nigeria. I travel around the globe and I do everything online. So people admire me and I admire some as well. But what am I trying to say? There are people I had something with, or one or two, before I got married. Even when they were sending congratulations to me, some were still insulting me there. When I go and check, I discover that is somebody I tried to or I had something with, insulting me in public comments. Okay, after insult for 3 weeks or 3 months, the same person start chatting me again. Some of them, let me agree, I'm a threat, abi. Some of them, because when you say some of them, that means, hey, this man is not even saying one. Some of them that insulted me, they thought the insult will make me drop my wife. After 3 months, they start to chat me again. Dear, how are you? How is your wife? From how is your wife, they start to tell me, so you just left us in Europe. You have no other place to marry now. No woman in Europe except you come to Nigeria to marry. I did not reply. So what about if my wife now replied to that person the day she will saw some, how do you speak the English, some message pop up, and say, this one is calling dear, I'm fine dear, how was your night? Today is my wife. He will say fine. And my wife can say, I miss you, it's been long. We say, and I miss you, but the last time I saw you, it was good though. Madam, I know this man I disvirgin you, but if you had a boyfriend before you married this man, you will know you are completely wrong. Because some people, you must have had something to do with some people when it was cold or when it was raining. That doesn't mean you must marry them. But if you say ha, they don't put how are you Jonah for you. If you mistakenly say ha, wait, what they did before will pop up. How is it going to pop up? They will start chatting you. Maybe you leave me go marry that Kogina. You know, understand?
But the girl, when he collected the phone from me, because when he came inside, he saw notification, so it was his phone notification. They said, where is his phone? I gave him the phone. He started chatting the girl. He told the girl, you're chatting with my wife. Did I ask you for any nude picture? Then the girl said, I'm sorry, I thought you were in the office. Meaning they chat in the office, then he deletes the message. He told the girl told him, I'm sorry, I don't know I'm chatting your wife. I thought you were at the office. Then I asked him that evening, at least he would have explained to me that, oh, this is the girl I had something with in the past. He told me he doesn't want to talk about it.
Madam, because of next time, I'm not siding your husband.
Okay.
I am not saying what he said that it was long ago that is true. What I'm telling you, even though you move to another marriage,
Okay.
so long somebody say, how are you? You tune that person to be sending nude pictures. Madam, you will still go to another husband and tune another message, you will see more than nude pictures. So long they send how are you, dear, if you have leave it in that how are you and tell your husband, who is this person sending how are you? By the time he defend himself, the marriage will still continue and he may not continue with the lady.
The marriage was even at verge of, because the couples, as a couple, we have supposed to have misunderstanding once in a while. Each time I have misunderstanding with him, the next thing is you are very young. The better you leave the house now that you are young, you will still get another husband, so that you will not say I kept you here and you're old in my house. He keep doesn't the thing.
He said he want to respond.
The thing keep popping up. Every time he will say leave the house now that you're young, you can still get another husband.
Give
I never denied saying that.
why did
Now,
you say so?
Why I said it was, you changed and started giving me issues. You cannot stay in a week without having problems more than 3 times. Was that bad? Even to the extent that neighbors around would be like, hello, it's be like saying that this guy, why they feed them? This will be say every time the wife go the humiliate them up and down. Let's take for instance.
What kind of humiliation are we talking about?
Let me cite the scenario here. There was a time on a Saturday she wanted to make stew. So she told me she wanted to make stew. I transferred her 5K. So inside that 5K, my intentions was to give me 1,000 so I will go to work on Monday morning.
That means you transfer 5K
To her.
and you were expecting 4K to be used.
Yes.
Did you tell her before transferring it
When I transferred it, I told her
that I will need
I need
1,000?
1,000 to go to work on Monday.
You respond, madam.
So she finished on Monday morning. I was like, Alpha, the 1K now. She didn't answer me. She was looking at the mirror. There's a mirror, a window, a window that looks like a mirror in front of our house. She was combing her hair. I was like, how far now? The money. So if you want 1K, you tell me now. If you want money, you tell me. So the neighbor in the next compound was like, she peeped and closed her mouth and went away. So later that evening, when I went to buy, was it egg? Yeah, egg. They were like, I just overheard it when I was passing. I be like saying that this guy, why did he feed them all? You need to see what happened this morning. So I mean, and this is not the first time it's happening. It's been happening consecutively. So I was like, this one you're beginning to act like this. Now you're still young. If you don't want the marriage again, let me know. Let it not be that in the long run, it will be that we're wasting our time. Well, how come? To an extent that
were you sent nude pictures?
I was sent nude pictures. That was when she chatted the client, my friend. She was the one that chatted her when she sent her nude pictures. So, I mean, the problems were too consecutive that I had to call her one night. I showed her a picture of what she looked like when I met her. I said, I had other people that facially, in beauty and everything, they look more good than you. But I went for you because of what I saw in you, because of what I felt for you. Stop giving me problems in this house. Let's just live in peace. Can it not be achieved? She said that night she was like that. She didn't know. She's not always conscious of when she humiliates or insults me in the house.
Wait a minute. I want to pass a question that people need to respond through chatting.
Okay.
With my experience in life, not just from this office alone, I have seen certain cases that people call in that they hack their WhatsApp or Facebook, and the person start chatting with them, and they later requested for their account details or phone number to send 1 or 2 things to them. So being a family member or friend they thought that person is, not knowing that the line has been hacked or the account has been hacked, they send more useful information. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard it. I work with UBA, so
Madam, be reading your comments so that you will not listen to us. You see why I'm still bringing this issue. I'm not supporting you for you having a girlfriend, but we have to call a spade a spade. Madam, listen. If that lady like may send you her intestine, you are at fault. Many ladies will not like this judgment, but I have to put it to you, you are at fault, because I have seen hackers. They hack somebody's account. They will look for how you were chatting with this person. They will know it's your relative or whatever. They will chat many information, useful information. You will release it to them. They will still hack the other person's account and get away with what they want. When you start chatting with you, I thank God when you open, what you saw was not nude picture. Whether they have been deleting it or not, it shouldn't be your concern. People will not like this judgment, but I have to say what is in my mind. You open his phone, all you see is how was your night or hello there. You should take it to the man, stay there. If he come to us, call this person in my presence. Why is it that you are is chatting? Hold on a minute. Somebody else can judge and tell you whatever they want to say, but let me air my mind. I just gave you a parable just now about Anu. Anybody that said his marriage is okay, or that him as a man does not look at the shape of a woman, even though you don't want to toast her, that when you see a woman that wear tight, you look upstairs in the sky, you hit your leg in the stone, come and judge this case. Any woman that says, even though I am not interested, this man, the way he wear tight, see in John Bosco, be like say I see where long reach, make that woman raise up her hand, come and judge this case. Everything can come, certain things can come to your eyes, but your mind you have to remove your mind not to think about something. Anybody when you say not they see woman, that person is blind, but you do not have feeling or think about, oh I wish, you understand? So you that know your marriage, you have to keep it, you have to win. Maybe there's already case, and you may not think this is the woman that is even making my marriage to be shaking. There is a way you can attack if you wish to attack. There is a way you can even take the number, which I'm not advising. You go and chat. Please leave my husband alone. I see some women, leave my husband alone. Ooh, husband snatcher. Hey, leave my, is married though. I have seen that kind of chat or calling. But when you push harder to know if they are sleeping, and you not finally know wetin you want to do, not be to walk out of the marriage. Can you kill him? No. You just have to work out the way you work out now. Is that your wish to be working at? There are some things you don't need to see, but you hear it, you quickly have to block it and solve the problem, or attack. What I mean by attack, quickly attack the relationship. You chat to an extent, somebody send you picture. Madam, what is your gain now? This is your gain. The separation, the quarrel is the gain. Because what I'm trying to tell you, listen, I don't care how people want to judge it. You think that there is something beyond there. You now went ahead and chat. You really saw something beyond it. There, you may not be able to handle it. If they tell some people your wife is in that hotel room with a man, some men will wait outside and say, if my wife come outside, I'm going to deal with her and I'm not going to marry her. Some never want to see what happens. They cannot take it. Either they kill or they cannot even settle, want to hear a beg again if I thought they meet to be settled. They just say, you see, some of their boys will go inside, we stay outside. Say, no, I don't want to see that eyesore. See, most of the things I say I do. I did not do them, but it's a program I'm running. I don't have to say Mr. John do. I have to let me be a sinner. I have many wives, I have many girls, I toast a woman. It's just a way of doing my job. But I agree that I am a sinner. I'm the only man that may be flirting or do every other thing. Otherwise, no man is sent, no woman is sent, but you can make your husband a saint. And when you jealous too much, your jealousy, you want to use it to see everything. You can use the jealous to guide and protect and avoid things from happening. You say you were in love. That is different love. Love to know who might be talking, chatting, how far they have chat, not everybody that can take it. This is a different thing we are talking though. If we are going to treat the case that brought you here, but this is a different thing. Some women may think it's true, but it's not true. But if you listen very well to yourself, you know, this kind of invading into somebody's privacy, which you think is our privacy, has spoiled so many homes, has set them apart. You can be virgin, you not get S. It's possible virgin say get toaster, admirer, that they call her suitors. You don't have their time. They will still have your time after you marry. They want to have your contact and tell you, now that man you go marry. You know some men, if they pursue you to date or marry you, you not agree, you go marry. If they have your contact, they still want you to come back to them. Oh. So I was expecting you to marry Jesus. So now that man you go marry. Anyway, I still love you. Your chance is still open. Oh. Okay, the man now say, because it's my wife, I must check everything. The man will want to see something like that. And not all men can bear it. Okay, you have been raising your finger. Before your finger start to pay you, you have to answer, to say something.
Okay. Actually, when she started giving issues consecutively, I tend to like, okay, let me know. Let me even see why she's changing. I tried so hard. I kept asking questions. She will be like, she doesn't know when she doesn't know when she insults or humiliates me. So I'm like, do you insult somebody and not know you insult the person?
Oga, leave that thing. Talk better thing.
Okay,
which
so,
woman not the insult? Go
so
ask
finally,
your mother now.
So finally,
you want marry a woman when not the insult?
I kept on.
I'm not supporting you. What I am just saying.
I kept on.
If you see me and my wife doing fine, if I see you and your wife doing fine, now one person they manage the home. I don't know if you know this. It's impossible for you to see say a man and woman make this love shine. It's not possible. So I am not supporting you that you have somebody he can send you nude. Nude cannot come. If you like, you chat 100 years. Who not go send nude? Not go send nude. If you like, you chat 1 million years. Who you never sleep? If some people you slept to say they will not send you nude. They have dignity. That woman for sending nude is an advice to all women upon this social media era. They are still sending nude picture, nude video. What does it take you to go and meet the person if at all you don't want to repent? It's very bad of the lady, and it's so bad of you because it's not this woman that makes her send nude. Although she might request for it through your contact. But if the woman loves herself, keep herself, respect herself, even you that just slept with her will not say send nude. She will not send. Whether it's only chat or only nude, if you are not ready to marry, don't go after anybody. Because it's not all women or men that can take all this kind of, somebody say hello to my husband, say hello to my this one. If not for human rights work I'm doing, and my other work I'm doing, it has to do with me women. 99% are women. My wife, now very jealous somebody also. Sometimes you go enter my clinic, now I will do like say, when you see so women, as if na me just marry all of them. He will do like say, he tired from work today. I'll say, baby, we'll just go upstairs. After I'll come, they say introduction, hey, that one come from so place, now that one call you last time. Even now you, this person come when you give my address. He will come smile, hey, madam, how are you? I say, see, she know I may not do it. Abi I want do all, but that is woman for you or women for you. Even though that woman did not send nude, your sister will not take it, your mother will not take it. The truth is that we should stop searching for something deeper. But I'm not siding you. You understand? A woman cannot just say, na my old toaster, he just talk to send nude. She said not dey useful to herself. So now, don't waste my time here. You taking us there, a woman man can say, na be say na this woman dey feed am. Na be say you can go your way. Una dey go una way for una tribe.
No, why? I'm trying to like give you also reasons why I said so. Because when she started, all these problems started coming up, I kept seeing an alert on her phone, 30K from this particular guy, Ezadi Denna Stanley. So I asked her, who is this guy? She said it's her business partner.
I want to talk to now.
John, she said it's her business partner. I said, okay. So I feel those are the backbones that are motivating.
Did you call the guy?
I didn't.
Why?
It's none of my business. I
then you don't love her.
I didn't want to call the guy.
There is no love. She is the one that love you. You are not the one that love her. I hope you know. No.
I trusted her that she can't have.
Hold on a minute. She is the one that actually loves you. I want to die for you, like Jesus Christ do for us. You are not the one that love her. You know that is the truth. Her love is becoming foolish love to you. That is just the plain truth. She did this out of insecurity, out of love, what she was doing. But I just have to let her know, if you love somebody, don't dig deeper, because you will see what you don't want to see. My wife, you can't go, you can't leave me. We are 5 and 6. The day will cut me on bed now, in bed with somebody. She might not want to even take her hand back. She might even leave me that very day. You understand? I know she's the one that is in love. See, somebody sending your wife money. Not even girlfriend, though, you even know the name. Did he have reason to collect money from that person? That reason you must dig deeper in the sense that that saying they will call the man. Hold a minute. That saying she will call the man.
Okay.
Say you will tell her what to say. That money you sent to me that day, I can't remember why you sent it. You are the one that said she should say so. Yes, the man will say, what did they worry you, baby? You don't know why they send you money, Gabi. Money not too much for your hand. If it's too much, you return them more. But tell me what I should use this one for. But you are the one that requested for it now, that the one I gave you last night wasn't enough. Something like that. Why? Because you need to know who is your wife. The wife need to know who is your husband. My wife, they carry my phone. They use and call. They use and receive my call. They receive call, give me, whether name or no name. What if my girlfriend outside mistakenly now call in? She will still pick it. You understand? So, allowing your wife to pick your phone, that is the trust we are talking of. Allowing your husband to pick and check your phone, that is the trust we are talking. Cheating is not only based on sleeping together. Anything you are hiding for me as a husband is cheating. Anything I'm hiding for you as a wife is cheating. Somebody send money, I can't explain to my husband how come about this money, is cheating. So if both of us free our phone, how come about that money, I should know. How come somebody is telling you, Dali, good money, I want to know, I should know. You can't just tell me good morning, darling. Do you know when I just married my wife? How are you, dear? I used to tell my contact, we fight. Not be this really fight, a serious mad fight. And this is something I've been saying for over 20 years. And I when my wife called me, I'll say, I've heard you, I don't have anything with the woman. Well, the next woman will call and say, hey, how are you, dear? Talk to me. My wife say, hey, you promised the other day that you don't have anything, but you know I don't like it. If you can say, that means it's the day you have been calling that person and he means something to you. My wife comes and say, people when she self know, her sister, my sister, everybody, how are you? If my sister now call now, my sister, abroad sister, hey, how are you? Okay, have a nice day, dear. Then my wife come, they calm down small. My wife now learn dear from me. And now she's saying, dear, say, baby, what do you have with that person? He say, no, now woman they talk to. I said, now you have joined the dear community. Only dear, she's maybe watching me. Dear cause almost separate our union when we just met. And it's my language to say, dear, okay, dear, have a nice day, dear, this and that, dear. You should, if you are really transparent, you should open up to each other. And you that is dating a woman, that allow that woman to chat you, for example, you don't have respect for your wife. You also don't have respect for your husband. Because when you are cheating, you cheat far away and you cover very well. It still shows that you respect your wife. And if my wife catch me, go kill me. Can she kill you? No, na respect. I carry one of my staff. He forget one leg or shoe inside motor. My wife will kill me. If he kill you, no, na respect. And that respect, they make the love, they go on. Two of them not get problem, but na get big problem. Because communication, whatever gap or how they tell the talk, now una get to. Now no understand yourself. Now no get that time to communicate, to understand. Say, now like this, now like that, and both of you now they keep something in mind for too long. Marriage is not like that. Even boyfriend, serious boyfriend and girlfriend, you must voice it at that very minute, so that it will not escalate, it will not accumulate. You will not settle it. Somebody you once love, pay that whether na she give you to pay or not. Listen, woman they feed man. Now make women not rich. Oh. You know, during the time of my fathers, then women not be rich people. Now what you give and I will give back to you. Women has never been poor set of race or whatever people. But now we restrict them. Now men restrict them, now culture restrict them. Now that they are not completely restricted, they also have the talent, if not more, to make money. So if God bless your wife, she now become the breadwinner of the family. Is anything wrong with that? People now talk about, now my wife motor they drive. Is anything wrong with that? She rich, may she drop work, may they not come to say now because they work now and they me too they buy motor. Is anything wrong with that? Go and look at my 150 Ford. I bought in less than a month. In short, from where I sell one of my motor, I remove it. I don't want to sell that anymore because I've stayed too long in Nigeria. I don't normally come out. I want to come out. But guess what? My wife says car. Anytime I drive it now, they'll be like, say, you don't know, say, why they say car, I don't go remove one inside. So because of my wife, may I they use let the waka, or make I not marry again, say, may they not toss in and me build this house, or may they not come there. Yes, people don't respect me much, despite they know my worth since I married my wife. You don't be your older, they talk. Now if you bring one, your wife will bring two. So make I come on the divorce, because they know she can support, even though she may not be supporting. I'll come tell and say, baby, don't go work again, stay at home so that people will know you are poor, so that they can respect me. I have never drive any of my wife's car where she's selling car just to take and check somebody in the near street, say, okay, I think let me test her so that the engine will be fine or warming up. No. If I want to buy car, I surprise her, I will buy car and bring home. She will say, why you not, do we need to buy car? Why you not take from where we dey sell car? You understand? I buy car like every other normal person before my wife knows. But the glory, na half they come to me. Na half they come to me because they know she's a working class woman, she's a business woman. You don't have to put your wife down so that they can respect you in the community. If they talk say easy, make them go marry a woman when be like your wife, when you get money. Is it easy? I do tell people, when some people talk, I say I'm smarter than you, I'm more connected than you. They say how? When we are talking about this wife issue. I say if I no get level, I know feel reach office when I see my wife. So you respect me to see a woman that is a working class woman, that is educated, that has business, because you not everybody fit enter that business terrain to say who is the manager or directors of this one. Madam, how were you? Are you married? How you want to talk? Na car you go price, abi wetin you go do there? And then after buying car, person that is selling much cars, you now price one maybe Golf when be 800 or 1 point something. From that 1 point, you want to tell my wife say you get money, now you can't go inside. Now say, hey, How are you? You are looking good. He say, go straight to your business, my friend. You not see person when they sell car, they talk to my boys. How you want to toast? So if you have the opportunity to toast such woman, make you take am proud to your friend. Say, yes, so I know what it takes me to get, and make himself feed me now. I need to enjoy it. Oh, I beg. Now 1,000 you want give me. Now 2,000 I need, my dear. Now it's our money. The day you pay diary, automatically your money becomes her money. Her money becomes your money. If you did not do that, you still have skeleton in your cupboard. Say, in case we break up, make you not come carry my money run. No, you are still nursing break up in mind. But if you have given yourself completely out for each other, both of your words supposed to be one. You come here and start see they do kurukere movement. Your phone, you they hide and they pick. This one you they do this one. Oh no, it's not like that. And for your mother to dey strengthen him, if at all is true, I wasn't there. I'm talking based on what he said. That is what I said at the earlier stage. You don't bring parent or relative to like this. If God begin to bless you, you now get maybe duplex or how they call it, 2-bedroom flat, one up, one down. You carry family put for grand. You and your wife they do na bossing, karat for upstairs. You can even lock door, even if they knock door. You say, please, we did not call anybody, mama. We will see you downstairs. You can see go ahead with that marriage without too much problem. But you are a 3-bedroom flat. It's like face me and face you. It's big man face me and face you. All the room there, you come out, you meet yourself in one junction, which is your sitting room. Then you now bring your mother-in-law to come and be the referee of your fight. She will count against you now. You understand? Madam, do you still want to marry? Because I see two of you are still very young. You need this problem that you have now so that you can have experience. I believe the problem should be enough by now. Abi, you still need more fight, so that will give you 3 months to go and fight. Now you say no when they say yes. Now I want to know whether you have said yes now.
Sir, there are many conditions attached to this our marriage. My family is not that rich. We are not rich.
Use your mic.
Let me say we are trying. And him is the last born of his family. He does not know about responsibilities and the rest. I have younger ones. And it's like I'm the breadwinner of my family. I have people too that are looking up to me. So that my younger ones, they would like to go to school. So the issue is I'm not ready to quit my job for now.
Is so the job your problem?
The job is his problem. He said if I am not willing to quit my job, him and his sister, his elder sister, his elder brother and his mother, they chased me out of the house. They said if I'm not willing to quit my job, I should leave the house.
Give him, let him answer now. We are losing time here.
That's not actually true.
What is the truth, sir?
The truth is, we were devising we came up with this.
Use your mic.
We're trying to come up with a solution on what to give us time for our son. So her uncle asked her.
Her own uncle.
Yes. Are you willing to quit your job and set up a business that will give you time for the family? She said no, that she has not saved up enough. The uncle now asked her the same question, and the second question.
So it's like for both family meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
The uncle now asked her a second question. So does that mean you're willing to quit your marriage because of your job? She said yes.
Hold on a minute. What kind of meeting is that? This is what I was saying, that people are still thinking the olden days that women have to stay at home, be the slave, be the how do they call it, nanny. After all the school, her certificate, we will put under carpet. You see that meeting, how they call it in English? Now conspiracy, abi? She's happy with that language. Thank God, this one mistakenly entered my mouth. Give her a mic. Now conspiration, abi? I take talk and
like they conspired. Because I'm like, okay, if you ask me to quit my
even
job,
your uncle conspired.
Yes.
You say na every uncle dey lie better
so
things.
I'm like, if you ask me to quit
This
my
man
job,
wicked small.
are you ready to open a shop for me?
Madam, leave shop sef. You will practice your school. Why you go school
Okay,
first?
he said I will use my
Na who
own
no
money.
get work, na him go first go talk of business.
He said I will use my
you read.
no accounting. He said I will use
Be
my
working
own
in
money
bank,
that I
no?
have saved enough. I should use my own
It's
money
okay, it's okay.
to start a business.
It's okay, give am. Not you are supposed to be working in bank, not be there that they count money.
Stop lying. You're waiting for your service. Stop lying now.
Waiting.
I never said
She's still waiting for her service.
she's
now.
waiting for service. Even while she
Tina.
was yes, even while she was in school. Her final year school fees, I know how hard it was. I was a copper then. I know how hard it was for me to send it to you. Do you understand?
But she said
Even
you
the-
have been a nice husband. Don't take us back. Don't take us back, sir. Don't worry. She never said you are bad.
You saying I said
She should
for
quit.
crying out loud, I work.
Okay, Oga.
You saying I said you should use your money to set up a business. I never said that. What I said was, let's set up a business.
Okay. Who will be
Of
managing
which-
the
of-
business?
She will be managing the
Hold
business.
on,
of
let's
which-
ask her if she is ready for business. It's never too late. Except you get where you put woman before you can't dey waste her life. You know, say, well, marriage don't tire no. Now one make the fault come from the woman. When it tire woman said the one make come from the man. Now in the worry too of now. Una get where una put una loved ones before una come enter this mistake of a marriage. Madam, is business your desire?
If he will rent a shop and stock it with goods, I can quit my job and
Like
take care of my
goods of how
family.
many million?
No, any something to start up with, something that is very okay.
That mean you say
because
no.
I have younger ones
It's okay.
that I will take care of. So if he can, I can sacrifice my job for my family.
Why the type of work he's doing? Is it like business
He-
or?
he's a banker, a contract staff with CBA,
Okay.
and his salary is not even
Don't
something.
bother about the salary. I wanted to know if it's a businessman,
No,
like
he's
you
working
earlier
with
said.
CBA.
If it's
The
a
contract
businessman,
staff.
would have made you people together.
He's working with CBA, contract staff.
Did they say you must tell us where it's working again and again and again? You they do advert for our platform.
So,
It's the meaning of that. Oga, give on. Make I ask my last question. This marriage will work. Oh, do you see it working? For me, it will work, but I'm not the one to say it. Use your mind.
I see it working, but I think we both need time.
Okay, listen, that time is possible. We give you 3 months and you will open business for her. You people will know we are still husband and wife, we are looking ourselves from distance, okay? Is that all right? You ask your mother.
I don't understand, sorry.
Okay, listen. That time you are requesting for, it's
Okay.
possible. Even here, we do give a time for 3 months probation.
Okay.
Here, which we are going to give you people, so long I see it working or you also see it working. But in that period or before that period,
Okay.
you have to put your heads together and open that business you once requested. Are you
Okay.
with me?
Okay.
For her. You
Okay.
just say to the world, I never mean you should use your money. The money is still there in the name of Jesus. And is meant to be used for what you wanted to use it for, which is opening business for her.
Okay.
So you will now open business for her. You rent the place in your name, like she also rented before in her name. You are the man of the house.
She did it.
Okay, it's alright. Don't take me back. After all, if I dey drive motor, they see my wife receipt, it's a disgrace in my part. So if you cannot buy motor and put Mr. and Mrs., you better they drive your own and they drive my own. I think that is also your concern and you will not agree with us. Don't bother about whether she do or not. Now it will work. The reason when it's working, she cannot just go and sit at home and expect it to work. So she's going to start her business. So to prove to you now that the way you want me to put my certificate under the carpet, I can even give you to put it by yourself. She has agreed. Then that business that will enable her take care of our son, was that not your priority? Good. It's our priority as well. Then you open business for her. The son will be well taken care of, which is your son. She'll be doing that. Then you know she have agreed and she's not listening to you as husband. Would that be okay?
That will be fine, sir.
Okay. The issue of your parents, listen, is if you bring your parent into your relationship, you can also bring them out in your relationship. It's the seat that you offer stranger that they supposed to sit on. Are we not the one that offer you this seat? Are we not the one that ask you to sit at the front? That is how they're supposed to be in our various homes, forgetting the fact that they are our parents. So when you now bring your family, which is your wife and your child, together to yourself, as a man you call yourself, then you will now take the necessary or the next step to reconcile with your family. Not her alone, but you have to reconcile with your wife first. Then as a family, maybe you sew uniform, you sew this kind of shit to sew your child, so you now march forward to them. We are here to greet you today, mama. And your wife now kneel down according to culture. Mama, we are here to greet you. Good morning, ma. Then after her offering you seat, or even though they may not offer her seat, she start to say, I'm here to say sorry, mama. If I'm your daughter, will you chase me away from your house? I know I really was out of my senses. It's done. That one shows that you need her not for your family. You did not need her for your family. You need her for yourself. That is why you should settle with her before taking the next step. Not go and talk to my mother in Kano, go and talk to my father in Manduguri, go and talk to my family, that kind of stuff. There is no love there, my dear, because while you were running after her or she running after you, they were not there. Being one of them help you give her belly. No. Marriage or relationship is like horse. You can force one person can take horse to river, but many, like 20, cannot even force that horse to drink water. Even though your mother bring wife for you, yes, mama, but when the love, the affection, is not there, the feeling, you will still not like that woman. So you actually love and approach this woman from the bottom of your heart. So let nobody put asunder. Is it asunder? Yes. You understand what I mean? See, if you cannot manage her, you cannot be swear. You cannot manage any other woman. If she cannot manage you, it's also possible she cannot manage any other man, because you people don't have problem. You lack of understanding and management. That's what you lack of, because you are still very young. If I ask you your age now, you feel senior my son small. You understand? Also with her. So, you understand? You people don't have problem. Don't bother about what the mother said. It's an empty threat. But next time, don't allow her to come and spend that kind of period of time in your house when you don't have estate to put her in one flat. Okay? When you don't have motor and driver to be driving her without having too much time together, don't allow her, because that threat is so ugly. If at all what you are saying is true. You understand? Don't keep that record much. Even though you keep it, don't go and be watching it over and over again. It's not good, okay? So, not too much problem, okay? Everybody get problem. That person when be one try settle, if he tell you in problem, you say, oh God, what are you doing here? You have this kind of problem, you are at work today from your wife. No woman when not the insult, no woman when not the cool like dove. The same way we get the cool side and the hot side, and so women be. We should not just take everything away from them. It's like you beat person, you say no cry. That's what we are doing to some women. We just want to remove them from how God created them and just make them zero, nothing. They will see your phone, nude picture, they should not vex. They should see you pick your call outside, they should not talk. They finish school, not go that school again. Sit down, they carry baby, make it not talk. And not be baby again. Come do work, open store, make she not complain. With the way we treat women, mostly in Africa and Nigeria in particular, I pray may God forgive us. You will not understand. This old mentality is still there, everybody, but including me. Sometimes if I talk to my wife in here, they come to say, I'm in abroad. At least for decades before I even visit Nigeria, I guys should have to respect women like they respect them in abroad. What makes it different that we go abroad, we just cross border, change language, change respect, give them positive respect. Come to Nigeria, we don't become devil. They don't do this to women. Women have equal rights. Hold on, sir. Hold on, I'm not talking to you. Whether you like it or not, I'm talking to the world. Women have equal rights. It's an agreement to marry and be treated equal. They have their decision to make, but with understanding, this job, I can't give it up. You need to feel her pain that somebody tell you, God, give your... You see what you are doing to this woman? Turn it to yourself. Whether you like the money is okay in that job or not, you love the job, you love the communication, the relationship you share with people, the good money, the experience, you love it. Then somebody will tell you, she now tell you, baby, say yes, darling. You know I am a BS. How now they call am na my primary 3 when I not finish said they tell me not to talk of primary 6. So after that one, make I drink water. So after all the school now, when you don't go, everything masters, she now can't tell you, despite the fact that her salary might be bigger, she can't tell you, say, my husband, you know your salary not too big, and the way they are even using you that work to do cleaner, I want to make you resign. How they give you money, you go agree? No. There was a post they sent last time. I know it's an instance, maybe the person has problem, who send it to platform. He say, I know one man, when the wife there Abuja, the girlfriend there Abuja, they receive 750,000. The man they Lagos, they receive whether 70,000. After they marry now, who is to come back to each other? People were sending comments. I know say the man did that situation. Even if your wife they receive 700, come on for you to move to Lagos, you they disagree. Because some people, when you don't already know, and friends and family, you think you will not know them there again. Some men they disagree. They will advise the woman, as stupid as he has, say leave the work, come. Just for you to move, some men they refuse. That is low mentality. It's too low. As soon as they reason ourselves, we will open line and let people call in. As usual, 090 3000 2484 090 3000 2484. The what? Not be settled na dey so. Which one be issue of your son? Now when settle no work, now we dey talk issue of your son. Abi you no need the marriage. Better tell her no distress her. You wan go back to home, you dey talk issue of your son. He go open shop for you. You go dey here as you dey manage that shop, they go greet your son. From there, before you know 3 months don't reach, you enter back to your house again now. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? And you're welcome. Good afternoon.
My name is Wabila Okik. I'm calling from that.
Okay, go ahead with the contribution, please.
Okay. Chairman, I want to thank you for the good job you've been doing to save many marriages and everything and many lives. And say may God bless you and your family in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much.
I just want to contribute to this matter we are treating now. I want to tell them my sister, please. Yes, you are too young. Maybe your mother has not told you about this and going to marry you now. But I got the other people are going to see. I want to tell you, my sister, that if whether you want it or not, like Chairman said, men are polygamous in men. And when you want to like follow them the way they are behaving, that means you want to lose your marriage. You are in the house. Nobody is coming in except that someone brings another person. Nobody is coming in to remove you from your husband's house. You are in the house. And you should be proud and you should be happy that you are in the house. And even if he's doing anything, he's doing it outside. He's not doing it at home. He's respecting you for doing it outside. He has that respect for you as his wife, and that is why maybe when he chats with somebody outside, you benefit. So I want to tell you, please, if you want to keep your marriage, keep out of his phone. Leave it. They are polygamous in it. You will not stop it. If you mind to do something to stop it, that is when you will now feel as if you're putting fuel in the fire. Please, I'm just advising you, please and please, don't go out of his phone. Respect him as your husband. Please. This is just, there is no case in your TV. This is just, I wonder why this case is just taking us much time today. There is nothing. It's just a simple thing, my dear. Just keep your home. Except you don't want to do. If you don't want to do, you go straight and tell me, look, I don't want you again. And please, the man and my brother from Anambra, yes, I know it's not different, it's a different language, different culture. But please, you have agreed to marry her. Don't accept her as your own, as your house. And let the chairman please call to her mother-in-law. Let her stay on her own. Let her remove her. As she has married, as she has married. She will only give her child, her daughter, a child. Please call the mother-in-law. She don't come and meet the table. Because this they don't scatter marriage too much. She gets daughter, so she go live with. Please, it's just my own little contribution. Please, my brother, just respect your wife. Even if you are doing anything you're doing, so that she's your wife. And you know, when you are flexing outside, when you are cheating your wife, it's not good. You have conscience, please. But make sure that you respect your wife and love her and do everything you can do for her. And
all right, madam. Thank you very much. Let's give room to others to contribute. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you.
no, thank you.
Is there room for us who are here to contribute?
What will you contribute? Let us hear from others first. This is how we do it. So we arrive at a conclusion.
081.
Hello, good afternoon. Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. How may we help you, please? Hello, speak up, please.
In the respect of the is that not the color line?
Yes, go ahead with your contribution. Hello, madam.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Go ahead with your contribution. Where are you calling from? Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Coming from Kazakhstan.
What do you say? Calling from where, madam? The phone is not audible. We are not too hearing what you are saying.
I am calling from Katsina.
Katsina. Okay, what's the name?
Yeah. Okay. I'm one person that doesn't like mentioning my name.
Okay, go ahead, Anonymous. Go ahead.
Okay. In respect of this very particular case, I know that I'm hearing with a couple.
Yeah, they are hearing you.
Okay. Let the wife ever be submissive to the husband. Whatever comes out that couple, she shouldn't break her home, keep her family away. Then for the husband to, whatever he does, he should be advised to keep it outside and stop cheating, making her feel he's cheating. That is very bad for him.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
and they should settle their differences. However comes that they shouldn't include third party in their marriage. They should keep it together by themselves and solve their problem.
Thank you very much for your
That's
contribution.
a little contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Susan, you said you wanted to say something. In respect of this issue.
0803.
Yeah, your name and where you are calling from, please.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Chioma. I am calling from Kaduna, Nigeria.
Okay, go ahead with your contribution, please.
Okay, I want to contribute on the issue at hand, and I will be talking to the man, the brother that is in the house.
Okay. I think it's
Please,
listening.
sir, I would want to ask him a question, and the question is, if he has accepted to set up a business for this lady, what kind of business is he about setting, and what the capital that he's ready to let go for the business to be set? Hello?
Okay, noted,
Are
ma'am.
you hearing me?
Yeah, he's hearing you. He's hearing you.
Yes, sir. This thing that should be straightened out here, because that lady that is there is mentioning one particular thing that in this part of the world we don't really look at. Lady grew up that she has younger ones. In as much as we are looking at that she came from a home that apparently she is the breadwinner in that house. So if the business that is going to be set for her will not be able to pay her bills and cater for those things that she's going through in her own family while she's taking care of her child and her husband, so I am thinking is going to pose more problems after settling this one.
Okay.
So again, for a lady that has gone to school, I still think it's better for that lady to take to do what you have passion for, not just pushing her now to go and start doing apparently because maybe she's an accountant, somebody will not go and tell her to start selling maggi and tomatoes in the market. It doesn't work that way. Please, sir, I love what you're doing, and I love the way you have spoken to people. The way men treat women, especially in this country, is something else.
Thank you very
That
much.
lady mentioned that the setting of business, a man said is her that will set that business. I am telling you, I know a lot of families that is the issue now. You will say stop work and come and set up a business. Meanwhile, they are not setting up business for you. It's for you to come home and set a business for yourself. And I can tell you that this is the kind of thing that push ladies into doing a lot of things that they do outside their marriage that bring.
Madam, thank you very much for your contribution. Let's give room to others to call in. Thank you very much. We
All
appreciate
right,
it.
thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
070.
Your name and where you are calling from, please. Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from.
Good afternoon. My name is Beatrice. I'm calling from Lagos State.
Okay. Go ahead with your contribution, please.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm going straight to the lady. You know that I'm friendly and because in nature. But for 50, let the lady avoid the constant phone call now.
Go ahead. Hello.
Next, I'm saying, if he opens the business of the lady, if the most that this is going to make, if it's going to make more money to fetch for the family. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
So, hello?
Go ahead. We are hearing you, please.
So the next man should check if the business is okay or not. Or so I'm not open to this before. can fetch more money than any other thing. So let the man leave the woman to work so that she can contribute a lot in the family. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much for your contribution. We appreciate it. Hey, go. Who wants to talk? Okay.
4,
Let's
1,
speak some
5,
sense.
2, 1.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Emmanuel calling from Germany.
Okay, Mother, go ahead.
Please, I want to address one issue now. There is a way that chairman do handle this call. Please, young man, the way you cut off that thing was making a vital point is not right. There are people that call, even when they are wasting time on spending time, they are making a point that is clear. You should give them time to talk. At the same time, remember that this is a credit. Thank you very much. So what I'm talking about what that lady is also trying to talk about. This issue of this business, this lady, the wife of this young man sitting down there, she is trying to talk about she being the sole winner of the family. And this business is going to be established by the both of them so that she will be able to be taking responsibility because she has been doing in her family. If we should allow a man alone to establish that business, it's going to cause a problem as well in future because we are trying to settle them now. So my own advice, I would have loved you guys to give them suggestions like they should contribute the money 70,000 for that business to be established and it shouldn't be under 3 months. She should go ahead and work and save little money and then the guy should also take loan from his working place or save money in the interval of 6 months so that they will go to establish that business and then they will enjoy their marriage. If complaint of taking care of our family will not come and then become a problem again. Thank you, that is my
You're welcome. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We just need to take some few more calls, then after that we
0, 8, 0, 3.
Hello, your name and where you are calling from, please.
This is Kamala, I'm calling from Exeter.
Okay, go ahead with your contribution.
Yes, I would like to talk to the man first. Because of the issue that man, you know that as human, God don't put man as the head of the family. Now you be the head, now you to settle your house. Because that's why God gives that responsibility. Because now they are said is a better part woman, he has the woman. But if you get your house, if you don't follow what the Bible talk, they make you respect your wife, make you honor her. Because they give problems to the house. You learn to love your wife, if you honor her. If you respect your wife, then you go get to for your wife. You know, you bring problems to the house. So please, make a good try and just what you did do before. Respect your wife and show and God. Anything when you get a corner, all the people who are outside there, they don't have anything to offer you now to spoil your life. Just don't want to change your beginning and your life. If they enter your marriage, they will spoil your life for you. The future is the form of them because we got a lot for you don't know now. And for the wife, I said, my sister, I said, let you give your husband respect and try to talk him too. I said, if you do all these things, you go respect what your husband wants. If the husband says you don't touch his phone, leave anything when they give am for your conscience, you go dey do your own, make you dey follow wetin God tell you to make you do, make you respect am. And the thing about your pikin, they say when they go on in the world now, you see say even not be only get dem dey rape o, dem dey rape boys. If you leave your pikin for house, they say make you no work, no be say they no like you. Na your future dem dey protect. Look for better job, make you open shop. Woman, make you dey like me. I dey work before, I come dey do business. Because to put time on our children, when we know where we dem dey start. But once I don't put take care of our children, they will just spoil our children for us. They will just finish, they will see they give them something to do on top of food. Before you know it now, you see say your children don't dey depend on wetin you look like. They
Thank you very much. All the advice of chairman and everybody for mine. God will bless the marriage.
Thank you, madam, for your contribution.
Okay. 0, 8, 1,
Take this last one.
1, 8.
Your name and where you are calling from, please.
I'm calling from Lagos. This is on the line.
Okay, go ahead with your contribution.
Okay. First of all, I would like to talk to the man because men these days always insist on their wife quitting their job all because they have a family to take care of. The man can just agree on them living in Nancy's house. She should just keep doing the work she's doing. Because number one, if this lady should quit her job to go into this business, the man might still tell her that she's using the family business to cater for her own family. So it's better the lady continues doing her job. And I'm sorry to say this about the man's own job. The man's own job is something that is not something that is just permanent. It's something that is just a contract job. So they should just allow the lady focus on her job for now.
Okay. Thank you very much for your contribution. I'm not saying that it's answer.
My name is Zibo Yolua from the center where this issue is taking place. I want to appreciate the chairman of this access to justice that has handled this case so far. He has handled it with maturity and with his vast of understanding.
Thank you.
I would like to say just a few things to both the husband and the wife. If their marriage is contracted according to Christian laws, if it is Christian marriage, then it is recognized by the law of the land where it is contracted as a voluntary union of one man and one woman to the exclusion of all others. And it should be for a marriage to be able to stand firm and stand storms that may come. It has to be built on a solid foundation, which is love. And that love gives room for both the husband and the wife to be able to see that they are two imperfect people that are brought together and that there are mistakes that can come both from the man and the woman so they can be able to become good, forgive people that forgive one another and keep on living. Because the husband himself is not infallible, the woman herself is not infallible, we can make mistakes. And when we look at the issue of maybe sending nude pictures, if there is love in this marriage, then the man should not be afraid of leaving his wife to look into his phone. The woman also should feel free not to hide when making calls so that suspicion will not be there. So if they want their marriage to be solid, let it be built on love and without any suspicion. It is a joint responsibility. They will take care of their child. They should reason together. There should not be any gap of communication. If there are gap of communication, it becomes a problem. The woman should feel free to express her opinion. The man also, and then they can make a united decisions whenever they have problems. This is my little submission to our contribution to both the husband and the wife.
God bless you, sir. Please give. So we are rounding up now. What do you have to say?
Okay, like one of your callers said, that am I willing to open up the business solely for him in space of 3 months? And another caller said it shouldn't be 3 months, and I concur with that caller because I have not much because the kind of business she knows very well about. Because I've asked her before, do you want to read accounting? You want to practice your course? She said no, that she's not ready to work for anybody, that she needs a business of her own. True or false? Good. So that's why I said, okay, start up a business. And the business she knows very well about is capital intensive. In that sense, I will need some more time to raise funds that when she opens the business, I mean, in the space of not you open a business and you come in there and see few things. Do you understand? So I'll need some more time to raise up enough fund to open the business. And like the man said, that it should not be only me. I really don't know your take on that. So thank you.
If it's the opening of the shop,
the mic, please.
I'm willing to support you to open the shop.
Okay, let's ask him how much he have to provide. She said she's not leaving it on you alone. So how much are you supporting her with? And what are you supporting her with? Maybe it's the shop or money or whatever, I don't know.
I'm willing to support her in every way that possibly I can, because the business we're talking about is a line of printer and copy accessories. She knows the model, how much is sold presently in the market, and I fix printer and copier machines too. So I'm willing to support in every way.
Let's talk about
Financially, I can rent up a shop and fill it up with few goods.
Like
for now.
What of how much?
Like good worth of like 200,000.
Okay. Renting of shop and goods of 200,000. I think we should be talking about something to 500,000.
Depending on the location of the shop.
That's what I'm telling you. It can be more or less.
Yes.
Very good of you. Let's see if she will be okay for now.
It's okay.
The kind of business or the way you want to start it, what are we expecting monetary aspect of it, like how much, the what? 3 million, 4 million, less, 1.5?
I think I need to, as like he said, I'm into copier parts and the rest, but I wouldn't want to go into that line for now.
The line you want to go into, how much are we
I've not really studied about it because I need
good.
to check.
But however, he want to support you with 500 or less. You think it's okay for you to add yours and get started?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. We're going to go on an agreement which is undertaken, sir. You're going to put it in writing, like what you just said. It's already on video, worldwide, but you just put it in writing. Okay, in this regard, I know you people will still come back. You're already back, but we just have to give you time. Not give you time to go and ask your mother and your parent rather. The giving time is just for you to get your house arranged and drive those girlfriends away and remove those cloth and shoes, all this what in they call that pint when it be like rope, jeans screen. You check very well, you trash them, maybe to take 3 months. Then the woman, you just, in short, reformat your phone within 3 months, reformat it and even sell it, because I have seen somebody who reformatted his or her phone and give it to another person. At the end of the day, one video pop up again, like I don't know how they reformatted that. I was not able to reformat completely. So you know why you need to reformat, or it sounds funny, but let's make it serious. In the process while you were having fight with your husband, somebody who know about it must have tried to put fuel into fire. I first tell you now you see, I tell you that time when John they run after you, you say not Joseph. See where you land yourself. But you have settled with your husband. That message, your husband will come across it. You say, who be Joseph? Who be John? And who is this bad friend that is advising you? That is why you have been misbehaving on this one. Problem will come again. That is why we not just they give you, say, go home together today. Go home and settle first for yourself, and they begin to throw away all those condom when you bust or when you fall down that bed. You understand? You can say something.
Like, if I want to go into another direction, what if, because I can afford to rent a room apartment for my mom to stay, that I can continue my work, he can continue his work, and maybe my mom can still be taking my child to school.
It's like you don't know what you want. Before we ask questions, we don't put people under pressure. You see, when I said I don't want you to quit job, you know, when I'm talking, people think I'm taking side. I have to say it the way it is. If you go and start looking for a phone, you look for trouble. I did not say don't look for phone, but be ready for the trouble. That is what I said. I'm not saying, hold on a minute. And I also said, if he can agree to quit his job, no matter how low the salary, that means I never advise you to trash your certificate. Then instead you accept to go for business. But thank God we are still here. Let's make another suggestion. Remember, there are so many people waiting, but you want to rent for your mom,
yeah, I can
and be with your
rent an
child.
apartment. Maybe my mom will pick the child and keep the child in her custody. Then when I come back from work, anybody that comes back from work on time
First.
will pick him and take him to the house. Because to start up a job now, to start
Job
up
or
a
business,
business now,
you don't know when
before it
customer
pick
will
up
come
and the
and all
rest,
that.
and this country is not really
You are
encouraging.
let me tell you, as a sister, you are supposed to, when you have business, you are not supposed to trash that business for that work for business. You are supposed to take like part-time business. So maybe you don't work on Saturday, you go there. You close early, you go there. You are on holiday, you go there. So when the business now mature and it's not inconveniencing you to work, you will not choose between the business and the work. Because no matter the type of akara you are frying in the junction, the day you start, either people don't already go work, either you quick on or you come early or you not quick on, fire no quick cash, that you not expect the first day of akara business sef make it even be like the second day. Not to talk of other English, how they speak the English of type of business you want to do. Can never hear that auto before. How do you call it again?
This is all this photocopy business.
Now you they talk inside your nose since. You say for my kind of business here now. So how many people want buy photocopy machine like say na akara when the line of they eat hot akara? They will buy you, it's your line of business, but it's not something you must just like to put all your heart. Like if I start today, by 3 months I will be fine. No, you will be fine, but it's something you start. Don't trash your business. Let's ask the man of the house. Okay, take your mic. You see the new suggestion. It's a suggestion. She's not like trying to put it on you. So long the child, the love of the child is the bone of contention now. Now that there is kind of solution, what do you think? Or do you have problem with that work?
No, I don't have a problem with her job. Now, I have a problem with my son's welfare. Now, leaving my son under your mom's custody, I can't trust your mom anymore.
Okay, what do you still have your mother?
My mom, yeah, I have.
Where is she?
She's in Ilorin.
Then she'll come back to Lagos. We'll rent a room for her. She can do what her mom is supposed to do. Is that okay?
I'll have to talk to her because it's not. I can't decide for her from here. Okay. So I have to talk to her about.
What
it
about
and see if she
nanny?
can do it. Getting a nanny.
Yeah.
She doesn't like leaving her child under another person's custody. I have a chat from you. Sorry.
No, don't bother about the past. We are here to settle you guys. Anybody can change this or man. Don't bother. Do you have problem with nanny? You the man. Okay, good. Let her.
I don't have problem with nanny.
You used to have problem with nanny or never before?
I can't really remember saying anything about.
Alright, let's forget the past. What? How do we get this nanny? I don't know how they operate. Stay in your house when you close, they go home. Give the man. The man have to decide for them. How do nanny?
I don't really know how they operate. I don't know how they do
Like
their own
some come
service.
early in the morning.
Okay.
They stay with the child until one of you close.
Okay.
Then that one has closed for the day. He or she may now go home. It is possible.
It's possible. It's something you negotiate with the nanny.
That's what I mean. We are still going to settle it the way it was settled before. We are settling for 2 now, so that you will not come back tomorrow when I ever brush my teeth. We are going to settle you people for 2 things. Okay?
Okay.
We settle for the business and we settle for the work. The one that work out of the 2, both of you will go for it.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
We agree with the business. We agree with the work.
Okay.
Guys, work means nanny.
Okay.
Business means her.
Okay.
So now we are going to agree with the nanny. Then you go and make an arrangement for that. You get nanny, talk with her, which is both of you. You will know her and everything. You like her kind of person, and the age matters as well.
Okay.
Look for advanced person. So that no here say nanny can't they send you nude picture again. So you look for advanced person so that even if your wife will say no, this one can't do that. So get, I know it may take you some time to get the real choice both of you will agree with.
Okay.
So we are going to still have the same agreement of you are going to support her. You also have the same agreement, the same agreement paper or undertaking paper that anyone that comes, nanny or business is good if we find a reliable nanny.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's stand up and share the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. That is the grace. The dress back. They dress the chair back. Oga, help us dress your chair or staff. Dress them. Madam, you can stand up and just go back. Okay. Okay. Both of you face each other. This is court of love. Come closer, come closer. The gap is too much. Let me see who move first. Now the woman they move
Drop
first.
your pulses.
Don't drop your pulse. Now the woman they move faster. Now she really need this marriage, but you can't even take it easy for the man to show saying now he approach you those days. All right. Let me see who each other first to share the grace. The woman not great again. And now you win now. No, that is not the hold. Pass your hand through that entrance. Oga. This there is one free. You know the entrance. Oh yeah. The second hand. The second hand. Let's share the grace. The grace of our Lord. Look here. Look at the. Look here. Not go hide the kiss. Oh. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit join you together again and again, that no mother, no parent, no father shall separate you in the mighty name of Jesus. What God has joined together, let no mother, let no parent, let no family put asunder. There shall never be asunder in your union. The same time you say I love you before, is the same love and even more superior today. So shall it be now and forever. Every spirit of separation, every spirit of tatafo, aproko spirit, I hereby Holy Ghost, a man or woman that said this union will not grow, Holy Ghost, my father, mother-in-law that say it will not grow, Holy Ghost. I know they hear fire for two of them. I been now mama they worry on. Nobody want me fire in mama. I say if now your mama say make this marriage not work, Holy Ghost, remove your hand. Now your mama say may not work. You wait now. If now your mama say make this marriage not work, Holy Ghost. Now your mama, now the mama say, I don't see your teeth. You not hear my English. If now your mama say may not work, madam, raise up your head. If now your mama say may not work, Holy Ghost. If now your papa say may not work, Holy Ghost. Huh? You don't know what to be papa. Man, any uncle now be papa of this marriage. Even if na man say make it not work, Holy Ghost. If na woman say make it not work, Holy Ghost. You went tell her say I love you before, now you say you not do again, Holy Ghost. You they look back. Where did you never want? Can't you remember when you once said I love you, I will marry you? Yes. You that said so before and you can't say I not do again, Holy Ghost. No, with the set on front. Holy Ghost. The math when you take to say you will marry her before, if you will say make you not marry again, Holy Ghost.
If I go say okay, fire.
Woman, look here. Now you say now you love her. You say you not love her again, you want come out. Holy Ghost. That fire na everlasting fire, not be water they quench and move. Now so they burn for earth, go enter hell fire. Oh. Not be this one with the talk and a real Holy Ghost fire. Oh. Not be this wash fire. No, this is real fire. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pronounce una love una do before. Confess each other. Which name una they call yourself before? Teddy. Who can be Jerry? Teddy Biabi. And what did she normally call you? Use your mic. You can't feel shy now.
She normally doesn't use a pet name, but when she does, I think honey, right?
It's even long ago. You can't remember honey. It don't become bitter lemon with it. That honey will remain in your union. Don't cry. That honey will remain honey. It's not going to be adulterated honey. It's going to be the real natural honey. So shall it be. Or you are calling that name again. How do you used to say it?
Honey.
When you are angry, how you dey pronounce am?
I don't call his name. I don't call him.
You call him by name.
I just tell him straight. I just go straight to the point.
There will be no straight to the point again. You must pass through honey before you reach the point for now, okay? So shall it be. I give and make him call you the way they call you.
Teddy.
Just like that. Huh? Now, you want to read Teddy like an animal.
No,
Don't
no,
can
not
do
like
it,
Teddy.
Teddy. You know, that, you know what I mean?
Teddy.
Teddy. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, what a beautiful Teddy. Okay. You may kiss your bride. This one where we did here, since you say nah small thing, it will say never get ring for carry one copper wire they do ring for you. I just say, okay, listen. Now the man will kiss first. The man kiss. Don't about those one they watch you, they are not yours. Now you will be this one. Kiss and not waste our time. We not the right undertaking out of pressure. We want to know this undertaking from the bottom of your heart. Okay, let's see. Madam, you dey lock your mouth. Don't the mouth don't come turn to virgin. All right. No, we not see anything on camera. No camera. This way, this way, this way, this way. Yeah, I'm gonna kiss. I beg you. Which one be the way you used to, if it has ever been? This one a university kiss, oh, not be primary school kiss. All right, I love that. I'll kiss my wife today when she just come down for motor. Now remind me of kiss. All right, because she do come late from work. That time my mouth don't sour. I know they like to kiss am, but I'll brush my mouth. Wait for her today. It's just a drop. I'll give her one. All right, so shall it be. May the love grow from strength to strength. You don't know where you are going. The next bus stop might be worse. No good woman, no good man out there. If you can manage a wife, you can manage a whole nation. You don't see Buhari because he cannot manage wife. You don't see as Nigeria be. Wait till he call him wife. Where he say that they see wife? Kitchen, Azar room, kitchen and Azar room. If you don't respect woman, you don't respect nation. Because now then they help you, they build that nation when you come they announce for TV. So it has where you don't respect woman, they will let you fail and you must fail. They know say you're going and you're not dressed well. They will let people go and yab you. So no woman when good though, no man when good. All right, God bless you.
0, 9, 0,
Nice.
0, 0. 0, 2.
I know one call after kiss. Make some people not call you score. Can't tear this kiss apart. Okay, Keja. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. It's Barrister.
Barrister, I hope all is well. Oh.
Yes, sir.
I'm online.
I would like speak. Okay, sorry.
I talk. I remove it from speaker. Who do you want to speak with? Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.